what is your definition of leadership?
Interesting. Couple things. So accountability, the willingness to give, and the willingness to sacrifice. I actually just went through the Airman Leadership School, so this is kind of fresh as far as the conversations we had. But accountability is one of the number one things I pride myself on. The ability to say that when I'm wrong and to admit that openly and upfront and not jump around and candy coat it. No, I was wrong. Accountability is number one. Giving, especially giving beyond your own hurt, giving with no expectations to receive back, which ties into sacrifice as far as, perfect example with my mother. I would sacrifice my life for her. That's my greatest example of love. It's the greatest way you can express your love. Obviously, day to day, we use kindness to show that. But in the moment, in the greatest examples that we may, encounter, sacrifice is always there. Leadership is simply going first, but also remembering who's behind you. And, the examples I don't really like leadership or, the cliche terms that are associated with it, because a lot of people just kind of get so book heavy that they realize I have to walk this out. Especially me being a brand new staff sergeant, it's my goal to be a person, a human, just Ray. When somebody sees me, they don't just see rank. They see somebody they can communicate with, they can talk to, somebody who knows when to give them a hug in and out of uniform, the human. And then obviously at some point the insignia turns on and you have to do the actual job itself. But the humanity aspect, it seems to be lost nowadays, where we struggle so much to interact with people that it's almost painful to say good morning or, to wait for a response or, or you okay? Like, do you need anything? And people say that, nonchalantly. But leadership for me, it's a human exchange, exchange of value, but someone who's willing to pick a direction. That's really the core of it, is that a leader is deciding the direction of it, and the followership, aspect is someone who trusts them, obviously, to follow them in the direction they've chose, and to even correct them out of love, when need be. So a lot goes into leadership, but the humanity part of it, it seems to be lost on America nowadays. But tragedy seems to turn those things around. However briefly it may occur.